Montreal, if it was an easy to do business, it wouldn't have taken it so long to do it. And if that had taken much more time, the probability of doing so before the season would decrease the second. These must be the main considerations in the assessment of the trade of the Director General of Canadiens of Montreal, Kent Hughes, did on Saturday because he is far from perfect for his team. The displacement of Jeff Petry, and the old choice of first-round Ryan Poehling to the Pittsburgh Penguins for the native of Montreal Mike Matheson, and a choice of fourth round of 2023, did not reach the main objective of Hughes, which according to he was to gain long-term flexibility for Canadiens by honoring the commercial demand Petry made earlier this year. Matheson, who had a career season after two which fell below expectations, has a ceiling of $4.875 million for each of the next 4 seasons, while Petry should win $6.25 million for each of the next 3. And if it is reasonable to assume that Poehling, who will earn $750,000 this season to come, will probably start with just over $2 million per if he continues to progress, it is just to say that this business was a failure on the most important front for Canadiens, especially without considering that the nuance is a very difficult business to do. But this nuance cannot be ignored. And it is not a lemon of an agreement for Montreal by any section of imagination. The flexibility of short-term cap obtained by Hughes in the trade has been at least used to have Pitlick Rem signed to what will most likely be a flight of an agreement, and that is a plus. The player, who posted 9 goals and 26 points in 46 games with Canadiens last season after scoring 6 goals and 13 points in 31 previous NHL games, was eligible for refereeing, and could have fished more than $3 million per season based on a small sample size, and Hughes managed to have it signed for an average salary of $1.1 million for a 2-year contract. This did not lead that trading that Petry represents as an opportunity that Hughes will have in the short term to erase a considerable part of the Montreal ceiling for the bottom, and now this opportunity is lost. This does not change Hughes to devote a large part of his time and energy in the coming weeks, months and years to create the space he will need to fill the alignment he wants to have 3 seasons at from now on. But once again, it was a difficult business to do.